Hello everyone, Rand McKay here for part 3 of Viconia's quest walkthrough. Again, like part 2, this is going to be several of her little speeches, I guess you could call them, put together. I know some of those ones from part 2 weren't even a minute long, so it takes quite a few nights just to get a 10-minute video together. So yeah. Although her speeches seem to be getting longer.
Maybe we should just take the day off and rest? Stay at home, cook a good meal, drink a glass of wine in front of the fireplace.
Surface dwellers can be so stupid.
What brings this on?
Trust is for the foolish and the dead.
Their lives are so static and simple, they never strive to be better and to make their lives better. It sickens me. Okay, that first part flashed by really fast because she said something, but it wasn't what she actually was on the screen. She said, "It's always the same thing, fools discussing mud crabs, what happened to the king, beggars wanting money." Yeah, I had to record it, write it down, and go back and read it. It flashed by so
Who
fast I
put
couldn't
that
even
there?
read it. But anyway, just a little off topic. In my last one I said that, gave a little background, said that, she was a character from Baldur's Gate, and that I thought I still had the games around here somewhere. Well, I was looking through my stuff, and I found I still had the strategy guide from part 1 on my bookshelf, and I was looking through my
I don't
discs.
know. Magic might be good, but I don't quite understand what a spell can do better than a mace.
I was looking through my discs, and yeah, I do still have part 1 and part 2 of Baldur's Gate. Maybe if I get extremely bored, I'll do walkthroughs of those if anyone's interested. I don't know. They're really old games. Maybe people are still interested. Maybe they're not. I don't know. It'd be on a list of things. Like, I got stuff I want to do. Of course, Oblivion. I want to do.
I don't
I
find
was thinking about
goblins
doing a
very scary
walkthrough
compared to some of
of
the
Fable.
creatures I have seen in Soul's
Like starting with Fable the Lost Chapters and finishing up with Fable 3. Do it as one long video series. Of course, Skyrim's coming out here really soon, just around the corner, so, it's a thought. If anyone's interested in seeing something like that, they can comment on it.
That was the strangest book I ever...
I will carry no more. You may scrounge for what I have dropped upon the ground.
Okay, let's find a place to camp soon. Viconia seems pleased with your obedience.
Do not stand so close to me. It is bad enough that I have to smell your stench on the occasional breeze. Must I also bask in your rancid aura?
What's really bothering you? Never mind, you wouldn't understand. Leave me be. That first word was in Drowish, and I just had no idea how to even start to pronounce that, so good luck pausing the video to try to pronounce that.
That's some nice clothes you have there. I'm hungry.
Have I ever told you about how I survived when I first fled to the surface?
No, not the whole story. Go ahead. It was difficult as you can imagine. I knew only a few words of common and I traveled carefully. Each day I huddled under the strange open sky. That must have been horrible for you. A group of glowing, you-calling goblins tried to seal my fate, but a human merchant came and his guards scattered them. A close call for sure. From a distance he thought me a Deathnar. Surprisingly, when he found I was a Drow, he offered me shelter. I learned the human tongue. That sounds too good to be true. Indeed, he was a Clamshmite. They are fond of slaves. The price of my safety was the favors I bestowed, erotic arts honed for an eon. You did what you had to survive. Actually, I enjoyed it. He was my pawn until his heart gave way and I was chased out by his guards thinking it was murder. Retribution from the gods? Do not look at me in such a manner. Do you wilt from the thought of it all? Wilt? Hardly. Good, I'm pleased you have some sense, or is it that you wish to partake of the same pleasures? Huh.
Tell me, has there ever been anyone special to you? A thief of your heart?
There is nobody, but I'm willing.
Indeed you are.
My heart is not your plaything yet. Your heart is heavy with lust and desire. It shall be mine sooner or later.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
Let's find a camp, and we'll rest.
I see you have learned much in your short lifespan.
I'd like to explore the north. Why don't we just take it nice and easy one day?
The stink of the collected Riven. How I despise them all.
You're still not used to the surface? No, I'm not. The smell of the ribbon, the sunlight, the smell of the very air itself, sometimes it's overwhelming. Alright, regarding Viconia's little speeches, it seems that reached the point where she stopped being voiced, and I'm having to read some of her parts. That'll stop. At least I'm pretty sure
I
it'll
must say
stop.
that I definitely prefer snow to rain and Bruma to Leavin.
When we hit part 2 and enter Underdark, I'm pretty sure that's all voiced. I downloaded the Underdark Saga Shaven Beta by Shaven 1985. I thought maybe that it says flawless up to chapter 2. I think maybe all it does is wipe
I
out
bet I
some
could run faster than you if I really try that.
glitches, and I thought it would put in her unvoiced dialogue, but it doesn't, unfortunately. However, I did notice that She seems to talk a bit more. When she talks to NPCs, she has more to say, and that these extra add-ons are voiced by a different voice actress. It's almost indistinguishable from the original gal who did it, and I'd say it's worth downloading. It makes this mod more full, I guess you could say.
That robe makes me look like a house.
I have been thinking, and I think that I may have been exceedingly harsh in my treatment of you, once again.
You won't drive me away, Viconia.
How noble, and how foolish.
You do not know what my kind are capable of, not yet. Be careful what you wish for.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? What drew such a handsome, powerful, and charismatic individual like yourself to the dreary, hectic life of adventuring?
It all started in the Imperial prison. Viconia listens intently to your story, but it doesn't seem to have impressed her very much by your tale. Soon I will tell you of my adventures in the Underdark, but you're not ready for it yet, Abil.